Hi, everybody. It's been a while since I've been on these live videos, but there's something that happened recently in my life, and I thought it's something I wanted to share, so I thought I'd jump back on this video format. And what it is that I've had several people in my life, in my family, die in the last couple years. And and all of them were, not expected, but, there was some lead time, right? And here we are, we know that everyone knows this person is dying, that conversation is in the open, but there's this question of what do we talk about? What's that conversation we're supposed to have now? And it always felt really awkward. And so I happened upon something you may have heard of, and I want to just show you how easy it is to do that was really touching for me in the last week. And it's this program called StoryCorps. Maybe you've heard of it. They have this beautiful mission, which I'll read it to you. StoryCorps' mission is to preserve and share humanity's stories in order to build connections between people and create a more just and compassionate world. And what they do is you can record up to, I think, about a 40-minute story using their app, and then they archive it forever. So you have access to that story. And not only that, they walk you through questions to ask. And as a coach, I ask questions to people all the time, but there's something about having the way it's set up that it gives you permission to ask these really powerful questions to people at the end of their life. So I want to show you how you find this. First, just go to where I was, right? Go to the web app, and then it's a little hard to find. So you go to participate, and StoryCorps has these live things, but if you scroll way down, there's a DIY post here, DIY under participate. And then you download this app. So somewhere in here, there's download the app. Okay, you can find that part. I want to show you the app. So what happens, and this is the interview I recorded with my uncle just a few weeks ago, and he died this week. And it just means so much that this interview is here. But I want to show you how it works. So the way it works, since I already have the app, I just push plus, and I say prepare an interview, and then it gives you questions to ask. So what questions will you ask? And then it gives you these like suggested questions, really powerful questions that you can ask them. Can you tell me about one of the more difficult moments of your life? Can you tell me about one or two people who have been the biggest influence on your life? Tell me a favorite memory of me. What are you most grateful for? What are regrets? Do you have any regrets? Like really, and what you do is you just add the ones you like. So they have suggested ones, you just add the questions you like, and it loads it up. So it just makes little checks, and they have categories like parents, grandparents, family heritage, first generation, love and relationships. Then you have like supplemental questions. So you get all those questions, and then you just click save, and then you fill in who you're gonna interview, which is really simple, and then you just record the interview. So if this was the interview, I'd hit record, and then it tells you how to introduce yourself, and then you just ask these questions. And what's amazing is that it might be really hard, like you'd think, I can't ask this person this question, but there's something about the fact that the question's on the screen, and you're just following the instructions, and you can really trust the person. You can look at someone and ask them questions that you've never had the courage to ask them, because it's like this third party is asking it. And trust people that they'll respond to the extent that they're comfortable. They really will. People can handle these powerful questions. Things like, is there anything that you've never told me that you'd like to tell me now? I never had such a meaningful conversation with my uncle, and now I have it. And then after you do that, you take a photo. So if this was a real interview with you guys, we'd take this photo, and then you upload it, and that's it. It's stored forever. Your great-great-great-grandchildren can watch it. Anybody can watch it. So I wanted to share that with you, because I have one interview from 3 people in my family that have died, and it would mean so much to me, right, if I had that interview with those other ones. And I just want to encourage you to consider that. This is a way to help make it easier to have these really powerful conversations with people while they're still there in your life, to have them. And it gives a really beautiful focus of something to do when you're both facing the fact that this person won't be in your life for much longer. So if you have stories to share, I'd love to hear that. I'd love to, you can actually send links to the interview if you make them public. Thanks everybody, and have a good afternoon.